Hello and welcome back to the Vintage Toy Review. Today we're going over the Spider-Man Retro Wave Daredevil. And here you can see in the packaging with the classic Spider-Man logo at the top and the back. As we spin around to the front, the same classic Spider-Man packaging from the 90s. And let's take a closer look. And here you can see Daredevil with the artwork in his armor. The Spider-Man logo from the 90s. That was an amazing cartoon, I must say. And there's the figure. The extra head, accessory clubs, and the armored Daredevil from the Fall from Grace storyline from the 90s. Extra hands. And here's the back of the packaging. We have the rest of the line. I'm still waiting for the Spider-Man, but I got all the rest of these. And there's the write-up for the Daredevil. And Daredevil with the Spider-Man logo. Now, let's get this devil out. Let's see what we got. And here he is out of the packaging with all his accessories. And as we spin around, you can see that they did a lot of detail on the figure. Back in the 90s when they made this figure, most of it was just painted on, the armor. But this one, they actually sculpted a lot of the armor on. Now, for accessories, he comes with the same billy clubs that all the other Daredevils come with. You can stick them together and make a staff. Or take them apart. He comes with extra, I guess you could call these bracelets or gauntlets, which we'll explain why later. He has some extra hands that are both gripping hands. And he comes with an extra head. I'll never understand why they make a Daredevil head with sunglasses on when he's in the Daredevil suit. He should have just white eyes with no glasses. Now let's look at Daredevil himself. And like I said, they did a lot of detailing on this figure when it comes to the sculpting. I mean, look at that. This is very nice. All that's sculpted on. The front sculpted. It's a different head. Yeah. And you can see, like I was saying, with the sculpture, it's actually raised up. It's not just painted on. On the back. On the back of the head. All the way down on the legs. From the knees up to the abs and chest. Even on the forearms. They did a lot of detail on this guy. Even on the neck. Very nice. Now, for articulation, he can turn his head all around, look down so far, and it looks up so far, and you can see there's a huge gap right there, so try not to make him look up so far. Now, arms go so high, the shoulder pads really don't hinder the movement too much. As you can see, they move with it, so it's really cool. And they go all the way around. We got bicep, double jointed elbow, and then wrist articulation that bends forward too. We got the ab crunch, waist swivel, legs go so far forward and back, upper thigh swivel, double knee. No boot cut, but we do have ankles. We have ankle articulation. And that is the Fall from Grace Daredevil is what I call him. Now, you could easily pop off the hand, and those come off. And then you put that on. Put the hand on. And you got to put the gripping hand now. And then you put the billy club in. And voila. Remember back in the old comics when Daredevil's club was just like a cane with a hook? And it would shoot out in the the hook part, the handle would just hook onto stuff and you swing. I wonder why they haven't made one like that. Anyways, now you can notice there's a huge size difference between the actual billy club and the one that's on his arm. I wonder why they did that. Big size difference. If only they made them all that big. That's what she said. Now let's pop off the head. And we'll put on some sunglass guy. Get on there, come on. I noticed the heads are hard to pop back on the first time you do it, and then after that it's pretty easy. There we go. Now, and like I said, it's just weird seeing Daredevil in his uniform with sunglasses on. I just don't understand why he would take his mask off and put the glasses on right away. Especially if he's alone. Now, you can see the sculpting here. It's pretty cool on the face. Now, let's get him to stand. And here we have all the Daredevils that I have so far. We have the red-suited Daredevil. The Fall from Grace Daredevil. The original first appearance Daredevil. And the black-suited Daredevil. Bunch of crazy devils in here. And the detail on these are all amazing. If only this was in HD so you could see all these Daredevils in all their glory. And thank you.